Just when the rumor is that the Bieber couple is headed for a divorce, Selena Gomez actually reveals her toxic relationship with Justin Bieber. Worse, what did Justin Bieber do to make it hard for her to date anyone? And why are her fans calling her out? Are you going crazy with these questions? Well, then sit back and relax, since you've definitely set yourself up for some tea. In case you missed out on the couple's gossip, let me fill you in. A video went viral in minutes because Selena literally said she'd been single since her breakup with Justin, all because of trust issues. If anything, we can vouch that this is true. She said fame makes it hard for her to know if someone genuinely likes her. So since her breakup, Selena has not had a proper relationship, saying, "I can't meet someone and know if they like me. To be honest, I just want to start over. I want everything to be brand new. I want someone to love me like I'm brand new." To say Miss Gomez has had a few rough years would be an understatement. Her relationship with Justin Bieber wasn't on and off. She'd been through hell mentally. It was so bad she had to get admitted into rehab. Being an A-list celebrity, one thing she has mastered is to mask herself and look all hale and hearty all the time. Well, with stardom comes downfall, and Selena Gomez knows all too well. But yet she dated a star who himself reportedly had trust issues and was going through a bad phase in his life. Now, looking back, do you think it was wrong time, wrong person? Would things be different if they dated now? Let us know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. Who even knew she had it in her to tell the world loud and clear? Wondering what it is? Then here you go. Selena Gomez said she'd gone through emotional abuse in her relationship with Justin Bieber. But just how bad was it? One could go to the lengths of saying it had instilled deep-rooted trust issues within her. Let's dive more into this, shall we? The romance that we all think was called off good took a toll on her. It pushed her to think deeply about her personal life. And Justin, being Justin, had to make it worse by marrying Hailey Baldwin. All hell broke loose. She said it was so bad that she had to seek professional help at the time. She explained, "I'm like, what am I doing with my life?" And it becomes this spiral. But we must agree that it was a hard blow for her. I mean, to get married to another woman just months after splitting is the worst thing ever. He didn't even give them a shot. They could always brush off their differences and get back. Truly, it was devastating for her. During a candid chat, she also accused Justin Bieber of emotional abuse. Who could have seen that coming, huh? Guess what? Her song "Lose You to Love Me" is about this mess of an ex of her. And it features lyrics about their toxic relationship. Well, it's no shocker, considering she's in Taylor's gang. They all have albums and albums about their exes. Funny old world. But let us get serious for a second. Selena went on to say that she felt like she'd been victimized during her relationship. She confessed, "It's dangerous to stay in the victim mentality. And I'm not being disrespectful. I do feel I was a victim of certain abuse." This brings me to the question, did she get over her trust issues? Is she ready to start a new life? We don't know about that. But one thing she clearly said was that she's planning to call it quits on her music career soon. Then again, we don't know how soon it is. She said, "I want to give it one last try." This was a shocker for all her fans. I mean, it was, what the hell is that moment? She confessed, "I've had moments where I've been like, what's the point? Why do I keep doing this?" It's clear Selena is not knowing where she's headed in her life. It happens to all of us, right? But we at least have a person or two to trust and confide our problems in. And who does Selena have? We have already established that being with Justin in a bumpy relationship had instilled deep-rooted trust issues. But hey, don't worry. Our girl decided to turn over a new leaf and stop fretting over her past life. Just take it one day at a time. So when she went on this series with her BFFs, Courtney Barry, Raquel Stevens, and Ashley Cook, she spoke about their friendships. But she'd also spilled the beans about how she used to tell her story to everyone, but eventually she learned to trust just a few people. And that includes Raquel, Courtney, and Ashley. Go girls! Her exact words were, "Before, I was such a wild card. I would tell everybody my story. I would invite people to my home. But I think what I learned about trust is just not to spread myself so thin. And I began to trust all of you because you allowed for that to happen. People were taking advantage of me." But something I'm sure her friends would have known was that she was avoiding all the red flags. She didn't name any of her exes in the song Glues You to Love Me, but that didn't stop fans from commenting. For all we know, it could also be for fun. Let's hope for the latter. I mean, girl's got so much on her plate to deal with right now. She said, "I am a human being and I am feeling things. I get sad, I get anxious, I get emotional, I get happy. Especially in my 20s, my gosh. I feel like I'm figuring out who I am and I'm constantly being, well, not constantly, but I've been criticized for trying to live my life." Anyway, there were so many references in the song that hinted she wrote the song about Justin. Did she expect the backlash from the fans, especially from Hailey Bieber fans? Let us in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, then you have to check out this video showing you just how furiously Selena Gomez reacts to fans slamming her for shading Hailey Bieber. Let's hope that doesn't happen again.